Sometimes all you need to make a dish great is a pinch of salt. And my argument is that sometimes in life you just need a pinch of a different way of thinking. And specifically, I think that most people can benefit from having a small fraction of nihilism in their life. And for some, it may be more. For others, it may not make much sense. Such as religious people have a higher purpose. People that serve a certain religion, they have a God, they have an afterlife that they can achieve through dedicating their life to that religion, and they will reach heaven or whatever place your religion says you will reach. For me, I'm more, in this point of my life, I'm more agnostic, so I'm not practicing any religions, and I'm just essentially questioning everything I believed, so that's where I'm at. So nihilism is a big part of my life and existence, and to be quite frank, it's very freeing, and I guess that could be a really good thing for some people. Freedom is good for some people, and some people don't like freedom because they need structure and they need other people to constantly tell them what to do and how to do it and what to think. So my argument in this video is everybody can use a bit of nihilism, even religious people that, they live their life with purpose based off of their religion. Their religion gives them purpose, and it gives them a reason to live, and it pretty much guides them through life. And if they do it the right way, after they die, they go on to heaven or wherever they go, and that is the purpose of existence, and that is why they do what they do. And I think for the religious people, they could use a little bit of nihilism when it comes to certain areas of their life. And I would like to think that nihilism would work for career or relationships. And let me explain. So a religious person that, their purpose of earth is to serve their God and to move on to an afterlife when their physical body is ready to be no more. So they could use a bit of nihilism with their career, meaning nihilists don't really care, and there is no real purpose behind life and existence. So therefore, whatever they do is their choice, and they have true freedom to do what they want, when they want, how they want, because what does it matter anyway? Who cares? It doesn't matter. So religious people could use nihilism with their career and say, okay, my physical body won't be on this earth much, for a long time, so it doesn't matter what I do. When I die, I will be forgotten physically on this earth, but I will be moved on to heaven or wherever they go. So you could use nihilism as a religious person and say, I'm just going to do whatever career I want. I don't care if it makes me a lot of money. I don't care if it has a big impact on the world. I don't care what people think about it. I'm just going to do it. And I think that could give people a better sense of how to live their own life and to be more to have a more enjoyable life. Because I think a lot of people view life as there's a certain purpose they have to fulfill, they have to achieve, and they have to constantly grow and become an incredible person. But sometimes that forces people to do stuff they don't really want to do and be in careers they don't really care about. So a bit of nihilism for a religious person could work in the relationships. They could say, I don't care what people think about my wife or my husband. I love him or her. They're perfect for me. I don't care what anybody thinks, because it doesn't matter anyway. It's what I want. That's how nihilism could be used for the religious person. They could say, I don't care if anybody agrees, I want to be a manager at McDonald's for the rest of my life because it makes sense for me and it doesn't matter what anybody else thinks about that. So that's essentially how a nihilist really lives life, like a true nihilist, like a secular nihilist. They're just pretty much saying none of this existence really matters anyway, and I will be forgotten when I die. Some people may be sad, but that's temporary. Legacy is a bunch of bullcrap, and I'll be forgotten in 10 years after I die, even 1 year after I die. All my family that I know today will be gone in 100 years. What does it matter anyway? Even if I try as hard as I want and achieve certain things, I'm no longer going to be here. So even if people do think I'm incredible and they remember me, it doesn't matter because I won't be here, so who cares? It's like true nihilism. And although I don't think that's wrong to think that way, I've sort of implemented a nihilistic view, essentially saying I'm going to do whatever I want. I don't care if people agree. I don't care if people think I'm a loser or if I'm lame. I don't care what people think. I'm just going to do what I want. Like, I'm obviously not going to... I don't see just breaking the laws and being a maniac, but I think it's okay to do what you want. I think nihilism allows you to do what you want because what the hell does it matter anyway? Who cares? So that's why I think everybody can adopt, if not full nihilism, just a little pinch of it, because it will give you a little bit of freedom, like mental freedom, to do what you want without fear of judgment and fear of failure. You just kind of do whatever it is you want because you're going to die anyway, and you're no longer going to be on this earth, and you'll be forgotten sooner or later, and you won't care anyway because you won't be here. So let me know what you think in the comments.